industry. Employment as of 2012 already reached close to 500,000, which is more than 2/3 of the total workforce for the IT BPM industry of 776,000. Of the total employment, we noted that about 30% are in the next wave cities, translating to about 2.25 billion pesos of monthly income that is dispersed in these cities and in surrounding areas. Such an economic activity is what we see that needs to be continued to bring forth the real meaning of inclusive growth. The government likewise appreciates the efforts of industry in developing programs that will help us sustain its growth. We will continue to extend our support to programs that will help achieve growth targets. We will likewise work with you in determining ways on how we can address new and developing challenges and constraints to growth. And realize that it's working together, government and industry, that will bring about meaningful changes to our society. A big concern that the industry has been confronting ever since is availability of qualified manpower, especially with the booming needs, where English language skills of Filipinos being cited as areas that can be enhanced. The government through TESDA and CHED has been supporting the industry address this concern through various training programs and scholarship grants. On our part, the UST have leveraged and harnessed science and technology to develop an alternative mode of training module that is ICT-based to be able to reach out to more Filipino high school graduate and college students. We have tapped a composite team from UP, from various disciplines and expertise, including software engineers, language expert, and speech recognition expert, to develop an electronic learning or e-learning program that will enhance English language skills of Filipinos. They have identified the common areas that needs improvement of Filipinos with English language. This include pronouns, preposition, idioms, grammatical lapses, such as subject-verb agreement, commonly mispronounced words, phrasing, stress, and intonation. These are the areas that will be primarily be addressed by this program, which we call LEAP, for Learning English Application for Pinoy. After 2 years in development, LEAP is in the final stages of field testing in 10 sites throughout the country. It will be made available early next year to all Filipinos for free. Another concern of the industry is the impact of severe weather events like typhoons and heavy monsoon rain, which can cause disruption in your operation. The government is committed to enhance and improve the resiliency of our infrastructure. The Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, is currently undertaking several multi-billion pesos flood control projects. On our part, the UST is leveraging science and technology to know more and understand better severe weather events, its impacts, and also climate change scenarios. We are excited because late this year, the supercomputer donated by ABM is expected to be operational. This would enable us to use more advanced weather forecasting software that would enable us, aside from making our weather forecast even more accurate, they will also be more area specific. It will also provide seasonal weather outlook and climate change scenarios years to the future. We are also currently developing flood modeling program using our LiDAR map, a high-resolution 3D topo map, initially to cover the 80 major river system, but eventually to cover all flood-prone areas. It goes without saying that the more we know about weather and its possible impacts, the more we can prepare for it. On the part of developing further the IT BPM industry ecosystem, we will continue enhancing this as we strive to bring jobs and employment to the countryside. Of the total employment of 1.3 million, which we commit to generate by 2016, President Aquino expected about 40% of this would come from areas outside Metro Manila or in our next wave cities. This means that About 520,000 will be employed and actively contributing at around 8 billion pesos monthly to the countryside. Our objective here is to expand the industry reach, so to speak, to reach more Filipinos that can provide the world-class service that it is known for in the market that we serve. This is one clear example again of how we can attain inclusive growth. As a country's contact center industry faces the next phase of its development, we in the Philippine government wish to reiterate our commitment and support. While we recognize that the opportunities are upon us to bring about inclusive growth, we believe we'll rebound to poverty reduction. We have to move forward and be relentless in our work, dedicated in our duty, and fervent in our aspiration for the Philippines. We realize as well that there are countries or territories that will strive to improve their global position in the voice BPM industry. So there really is a need for us to forge stronger partnership between industry and government in order for us to sustain the country's global leadership position. This year's edition of the annual event is yet another milestone for the industry as it both Metro Cebu, where growth of the contact center has been noteworthy. We are proud of Cebu. We wish to extend our congratulations to its stakeholders as the city ranked number 8 in the Tholon's Top 100 Outsourcing Destination ranking by 2013. This is a recognition that you truly deserve, and by such sample has become a source of inspiration for the other next wave cities who wish to be center of excellence just like you. The choice to hold ICCE 2013 in Cebu is indeed timely, and this message boosts the province's readiness to host IT-BPM processes and other ICT-enabled services. In closing, on our part, the DOST and ICT Office will continue to work with CCAP as well as the other stakeholders from the industry, academia, and government to create and sustain an environment where innovation and transformation exist and is fostered. We will look to you and other industry leaders as we navigate through uncharted territories, explore unfamiliar markets, and address evolving customer demands and requirements. Allow me once again to congratulate the Contact Center Association of the Philippines. Thank you, Benedict, and Jojo for giving us this opportunity to co-organize this event. We are excited once again to be part of ICCE 2013 and look forward to your contribution to make this a successful event. Let us all work together to achieving increased productivity and global competitiveness for our industry. Daghang salamat, thank you very much, and mabuhay.
Let's give a big hand to our keynote speaker, the Honorable Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, Secretary Mario Monteo. Thank you very much, sir.
Señores y señoras,